Okay, so tell us who you are and what company you represent.
Okay. I'm known as Lovely, the owner, proud owner of Lovely Entertainment LLC, and I'm also known as Lisa Lee, the dancer. I've danced for decades in Phoenix, Arizona, and I founded my company also in 2002 in Phoenix, Arizona. We do artist development, also artist management, and event coordinating as well.
Great, okay. All right, so you're an Arizona native, correct?
Yes, I am.
Well, how do you feel since the time you first seen the entertainment industry, mostly hip hop and R&B, that the scene is developed, and is it on the right path to you?
I think now, currently in 2012, that there's been a change, a shift. I think people are doing more, they're more active, and I'm sure it's due to online mediums such as Twitter, Facebook, and blogging, etc. They can get their music and their art out to the public worldwide, actually, for free. And I think that's a large part of why people are standing up and being more artistic in their craft. And I see individuals honing in on their art, a little bit more, whether it's music or painting, etc. And I'm really happy about that, because soon I have a feeling that we're going to be respected in the industry, because a lot of us are doing many things such as film, TV shows, concerts, etc. So I'm really happy about where we're going and where we are currently.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about your radio station, Urban Zone Radio. Does your station strictly play hip hop or other genres of music played as well?
Okay, well, I represent college radio. It's cgccradio.com, and that stands for Chandler Gilbert Community College. And I have hours on Thursdays, and it's titled Urban Zone Radio Thursdays. So I can play R&B music, I can play hip hop or rap, which I think are two separate things.
Right,
personally. And during the day at noon, I do like R&B and alternative type music or pop. And in the evenings, it's uncensored music, whatever that might be, whether it's R&B or hip hop or rap. So that's what I do, and I've been doing it with CGCC Radio since last year. That's when I started, 2011 fall, around this time.
Okay. Well, as of right now, you're managing artists. When taking the artists on, are you supportive in the idea of artist development, or do you feel an artist should come seasoned before being taken under your wing?
It's more work to deal with someone that hasn't even begun his career. It's a lot of work dealing with artist development. But most of the artists or the models, etc., that I deal with, they have some experience. And so that's easier. Then I become their manager versus artist management. So I'm open. I just rather prefer them to be all ready to go.
Right.
So we could manage and we can go to next levels together.
Instead of trying to develop them and see if they're serious about it or not.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is your advice to an artist who is trying to get themselves out to the world?
I would say stay diligent. Continue practice. Practice makes perfect. It's true. Continue to practice and learn. You can go online and learn about the industry or about what it is you do, whether it be music production or whatever it is that you do. You can go right online for free and find out more about it. I would say research the industry, the business side, so then you won't get caught up into things where you're tied into a contract that's not for you, like to where the company or the record company gets majority of the royalties, residual income, and you're left with hardly anything. Be smart and do your research is what I would suggest.
Tell us about the Eclectic Music Project. What type of music can we expect on there, and what type of artists?
Well, it's going to be a mixed genre of music: jazz, reggae, hip hop, alternative perhaps, maybe a little rock. It's open right now. I have 3 artists that I'm considering that I really like their style of music, and I want a collective of 5 artists on this project. And it's basically a promotional project that's free to the artists, and it will help promote my company and these individual artists as well. And I'm tied in different areas in Berlin, all over. I know people out of the country, in the country, all over. And when I go to different situations, I can present them the CD is my goal, to help build us all up and bring notice to what we do here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
That's my goal.
That sounds like a good plan. We hear you're a dancer connected to Foot Clan. How did you become a part of the crew, and what are you guys doing in the hip hop community today?
Okay. I knew Daryl Khalid, the head of Foot Clan, the founder, and I knew him prior to Foot Clan. We were in a group called DEF, if I can say it, DEF, doing everything fresh back in back in the 90s, like early 90s, or was it the 80s? The 80s. And then we did that for a number of years, and then we went on and started our families and reunited through his new dance troupe called Foot Clan. And I was there for almost 3 years with him at the beginning stages in the late 90s, and a very proud member or senior member of the group. We've done a lot, like the Hip Hop Unity Conference. We set that whole thing off, and Big Les from BET was the host, and that was filmed, and it was people from all over the country that came together to do this event at the Celebrity Theater. That was only one situation. We did a number of things, and I feel enriched by them. That's where I feel I went pro, is with Foot Clan. And I was in my 20s then, not saying that I'm not 20 now. But anyways, yeah, so, and currently we're doing a project in Tempe. We did something at the Madcap Theater this year called Elements of Hip Hop, and we're about to do the meal ticket coming up really soon. Actually, we're starting it off September 20th. We've been doing this in Tempe on 5th Avenue and Mill for about almost a year, just under a year, and now we're taking it to next levels. And I can't give it all away, but it has something to do with film, I can say. Film. And that's about it with that project. You just gotta
kind of keep it under wraps, because with the film thing, you know,
yes.
Some things can't be said.
Right.
Give out the idea, okay?
Exactly.
So, as an actress, can you tell us what movies you have been in so far, and if you have any upcoming acting roles?
Yes, I've been extras in movies. Proud to say. Let's see, Jerry Maguire was my first movie in 1995, where I played a Steelers fan at the Tempe Diablo Stadium, and and that was really fun. We were there wee hours in the morning. I think it was like 6 in the morning until 1 in the morning. So, and we got to see Cuba Gooding Jr. do his flips over and over and over again. That was real. That wasn't a body double. That was him. And anyways, that was really interesting and fun. And then recently, a couple of months ago, I was in a movie. It was a film movie with HBO. And I'm not sure of the current title, but I believe it was How We Made It. And I was an extra in that. So watch for me on the party bus and in the nightclub.
All right.
And that was filmed in Scottsdale at the Mint nightclub. So that was really fun. And then there's a movie director that wrote a script for me for one of his up and coming films. And I don't have a title on that, but I have the script, so I need to practice. And I think I have a main role in his film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how is it working with comedians? Does a manager or promoter such as yourself have to have a certain ear for comedy? And what comedians are you promoting right now?
Okay, I think an ear for comedy comes from within. It's if you have, I'm a goofball, really. And so I know when I hear good humor, it doesn't take much for me to laugh. So, that's pretty easy. But I've worked with Keith Ellis. He's said to be the cousin of Richard Pryor. And he's done several shows with me at Zendejas Grill and the Compound Grill. And currently I will be promoting Clean Comedy in Arizona. I was asked to come aboard and be a promoter for them, and I'm working on that now at various venues. So look out for that. And,
okay.
Yeah.
Great. All right. You manage models as well. With your crew of Black Diamond models, where can we see them being showcased as far as maybe videos, fashion ads, fashion shows, etc.?
Well, let's see. They've been with me at the showcases, live jazz events and clean comedy events that I've done, and they were there as promotional models, basically. And they've been in one music video with Peso, Anthony Peso, and Diamond Fizz. I'm not sure where they are with the video, but that was done, and that was at the Pyramid Music Studio in West Phoenix. And we had a lot of fun. I brought the ladies out and we did a great job, and I'm very proud of them. The next thing is we're going to do auditions with Terrence Hudson for Model Wars, and that's due to, we're going to have it March 2013, and we're going to have auditions this fall. So I want the Black Diamond models to be a part of that, and I plan to also search for other models as a result of that audition. So that's my plans. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to ask you a question before this final question. Who are your some of your favorite acts or artists or just any type of talent you would say in Phoenix today? Who are some people I guess you would name off or shout out?
Oh, Rocky Tirade, of course,
Okay.
is a dope lyricist. Yes, I really like his style and everything. I like my artist that I represent, Physic. He's really, really nice. You got to look out for him. We're under artist development, but we're getting there. And he's working on his mixtape right now. Outside of Arizona, and then there's others. I like their style and everything. But there's so many to name. But outside of Arizona,
Yeah.
Brandy Norwood is one of my favorite singers.
Okay.
Because I can relate to her. A lot of whoever writes her lyrics, if she writes her lyrics, I can relate to it fully from the beginning of her singing career until now, currently. She speaks for me, my soul. So I really love Brandy Norwood.
Okay. All right. Great. Well, do you have any closing statements you like to make about your company and any upcoming events?
Okay, well, we are, I have a partner who owns Onyx Entertainment, and we are formulating mini concerts on the west side of Phoenix at a really nice venue, and that should happen this fall. So we're shooting for this fall, perhaps the end of October, November, and so look out for that. It'll be, hip hop will be one, it'll be jazz, it'll be another, sports, etc. We're going to do different things, and that's pretty much the most current thing I'm working on outside of the meal ticket in Tempe. So that's going to continue to go. Those are the two main projects that I'll be working with others on. So just, you can go to my website at www.lovely, and that's LOVELEE, talent.com.